What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I have some new news concerning Riddick Bowe. Riddick Bowe, the former heavyweight champion, has some advice for Tyson, the Gypsy King Fury. Like to hear it go. He says, state, Tyson, he needs to retire. He's fought a guy who had no fights and just turning pro. And for a guy that's got no experience, Tyson Fury should have got him out of there already. He made Tyson look bad. He knocked him down. He hit him with shots. If he don't have any experience, how could he do all that? He made Tyson look bad. In my opinion, I think Tyson should retire. But I think he will continue and see what happens. Those are the words of Riddick Bowe, and let me counterpunch. First off, I don't think he should retire. I don't. Like just finding out where you are based on true opposition. I don't think it's time. I don't think that's enough. Because see, if Tyson Fury decided to officially retire, I don't mean that shit he pulled last year after he knocked out Dillian White. I'm not talking about that at all. I'm talking about if he decided to retire based on his performance against Francis Ngannou. You know what? Yeah, we're disappointed in Tyson, people, but you have to remember something. Tyson Fury, if he quits, would be looked at as a quitter. And one thing I can say about Tyson the Gypsy King Fury right now, he's not a quitter. I don't think he challenges the best opposition. I never really thought he had. I think he tried to trick everybody, and a lot of people fell for that shit when I fought the same guy over and over. And then you guys got more excited fight after fight, which I just could not understand. But I don't see Tyson Fury as a quitter. I see her as an underachiever. I see as a cherry picker. I see him as a lot of things. But being a quitter, wouldn't that look like, hey, that proves people's point that he wasn't the guy that people thought he was? I think if anything, if he goes and gets knocked spark out, I would respect that over him just straight up leaving the sport. If anything, it's time for him to redeem himself, not leave. And another point I want to make out, look, you got a guy that didn't have any boxing experience, not a lot. Okay. But I have to remind people, this guy is a champion in UFC. UFC, okay, when you're looking at UFC, you have wrestlers, grapplers, strikers, jiu-jitsu, taekwondo, tai kempo, muay thai, hapkido, all types of different styles roll into one, and they're assessed by certain rules and criteria. But any striker, anytime you do a strike, if it's not a straightforward thrust, okay, if it's not if it's not a straightforward thrust, you know what I mean, or a straight front power jab, you know what I mean, or a thrust, ridge hand, panther fist, right? If it's not one of those, it's boxing. Okay, saying all that to say this, striking is boxing. And everybody knows it's the same thing. Jab, right hand, left hook, right? Uppercut, uppercut. Everyone knows that has any experience in striking. And by default, okay, UFC guys have that. Some of them are not as good as others because, again, some of them are wrestlers and grapplers and, the guys that got to grab you in order to have the advantage upon you. But if you're a striker, okay, yeah, you know how to box to a certain degree. And that puts you at a certain level. So Francis just didn't come in with zero experience. I refuse to believe that shit. What Francis did was, Francis knew the striking gang, learned the striking gang, and understood that's a duration of boxing. Okay, jab, right hand, left hook, straight right? 4, boom. He knew that. Okay, and then basically it is how smart you are in the duels of war on how you use any of those. Some people are not as smart as people or as clever, or they're not able to figure guys out or people out. Okay, they're not able to, catch and counter all that. They're not that advanced, but then some people are smarter. Instinctively, are just better fighters than others. And I think Francis was a better fighter. And like I tell people, you have to fight the boxer, not box the boxer, Anthony Joshua, i.e. Usyk, 1 and 2. You have to fight the boxer, and that's what Francis did. He fought Tyson Fury. Tyson Fury wasn't trying to go in there and fight. He was trying to go in there and box. You know, he was talking all that, I want another knockout and all this, but he figured out, no, if I try to pursue this fighting aspect with a guy that knows how to fight, I'm going to end up on my back, and I ain't going to get up like December of 2018 against Deontay Wilder in the 12th round. I'm not going to do that. That may not be what it is, because that was a while back. I may not be able to recover from the punches this guy's hitting me with. Okay, so you have to keep that in mind. And add this to the equation. He trained with Teddy Atlas. Teddy Atlas was trained by Customato, bro. Then he left him and went with Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson was trained by Customato, bro. So, I mean, you have those elements based on what he already knows. You know what I mean? Then hard work, dedication, blood, sweat, and tears and all that, and a partridge in a pear tree. That's what you had Saturday night taking on Tyson Fury. Ready, able, confident, you know, and he was ready to do the deal, and he damn near did it, if not did it, because you don't know how corrupted it is, and it's, you know, it's boxing, bro. Sport that I love, that I hate so much. So there you go. Riddick Bowe. Bars. But anyway, you guys tell me what you think of Riddick Bowe insisting that Tyson Fury retires. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace!